Hola, everyone. Hello and welcome. Please let me know if you can hear me. I I have been having I have been having some struggle, some challenge. Yeah, just let me know if you can hear me or not. You're not going to be able to see me because I have issues. I've just spent the last several hours trying to figure out what's going on. My camera worked fine yesterday, but of course, when I went to go do our live video, and somehow now my laptop does not recognize my camera, and I it has to do with some sort of update that happened last night on my computer. Windows keeps updating their stuff, and it's I don't know, and so now it doesn't recognize my camera, and I've spent the last several hours trying to fix it, trying to figure out how to get it to recognize. It's recognized elsewhere, it's just not. Yeah, it's just weird, and so I'm like, I can't keep putting this off because it's later and later and later and I need to do the work. Well, hello, Cora, Loretta, Patty, Sarah. Hey, Paul. Hello, Janice. Good to see you. Hello, Dragon Dancer. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I I am yeah, that's my next. I tried it, but I don't know if it was successful. Yeah, I've I've been having like computer issues, y'all. My working desktop blew up a month ago. So yeah, I've been working hard at saving to replace it, and so this laptop that I have is it's helping. It's helping out a lot, but eventually I will replace the desktop and we won't be in any issues. So yay. So, hello. Hello. Welcome, y'all. This is our Deviant Daily for the week ahead. A part of my official Deviant tier. It's made public, y'all. It's made public by Elisa of Elisa Soul Kisses. She's having her crystal sale, her crystal event, and she's having some good stuff. Having some good stuff, but she's sponsoring this, so it's made available to all of you. If you haven't already, go ahead and check out her crystal sale. I'm there too. Like, I try to share different spiritual metaphysical things associated with the crystals to help and give you information. But yeah, this is for August 14th through the 20th. We're gonna work with my Metamorphosis Oracle. So y'all, yeah, I know. Yeah, exactly. Thank you for. Ooh, look at the cute little pup. Oh, the puppy. Is that a puppy? It's a puppy, right? But I can't even get a hold of the drivers. Like, I've downloaded everything, updated everything from the webcam's place to click over, but they don't actually have the specific drivers available, which is annoying because they used to, but this camera's a little, it's still good, but it's a little older. So there's that. So it's just been frustrating. But y'all, take some time. Hello, Sarah. Good to see you. Take some time to ground and center. Take some time to focus on your breathing, focus on your heartbeat. Take some time to just tune in. Allow yourself this present moment, your present moment, your present location, your present space. Focus on that energy. And when you're ready, go ahead and call in your spirits, your guides, your gods, your allies, your ancestors. Call in all the good stuff for your highest and best. Whoever you reach out to, whoever you communicate with, call that vibration in. Allow it to impress upon you. Allow it to inspire you, to motivate you, and to help, right? We're going to navigate this reading together. So let's see what comes up. I'm going to choose 5 cards, and I can't even show you the cards because my camera not working, y'all. Shoot. Um, Scotland. Hello, Mac. Fran Mac. So we're going to choose 5 cards, but when you're ready, you can comment or write down the first 2 numbers that pop into your awareness, the first 2 numbers you hear, the first 2 numbers you feel called to, and just know that all 5 cards are part of our weekly reading. The 2 cards that you choose are simply cards of emphasis, like that week. Those 2 cards, those 2 archetypal energies, they are a little more important. Okay, and so you pay attention to those with a little more emphasis. The other cards act as supporting characters. All right. So go ahead and comment your 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5. The first 1 or 2 numbers that pop into your head. 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5. I wish I could show you my that doesn't sound right. I wish I could show you my deck, the Oracle deck. But yeah, hopefully we'll figure this out. So 1 and a 2. And I have new hair too. I colored my hair. I wish I could show you that too. It's so fun. It's blue. But no. No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ooh, Jess. Let's put this here. All right. Ooh. Huh. Interesting. All right. So we have the week. The week. Are you ready for this? And just remember, we're laid back. We're just having fun. We're enjoying. We're sharing with one another. So feel free to express what you desire. And again, not too serious. Because why? The first card that comes up is a solar plexus chakra, Manipura. The solar plexus chakra is about lustrous energy. So we have this lustrous, fiery energy, our personal power, and life purpose. So this week, it starts out, I really feel, again, let me know what you think of the solar plexus, lustrous fire, personal power, life purpose. What does that say to you? How does that make you feel? Okay. I feel like what this is offering as we initiate the week ahead reading is that this week is really going to be about I'll show you in Discord. At Discord, I'll show you my hair later. But yeah, it's going to be about finding the energy that we need to make the things happen that we want in our life. So it is really saying, look, let's start thinking about the next chapter in our life, whatever age that we're at. It doesn't really matter, but we have another chapter to sort of write and experience. And we don't need to think about, oh, back when I was 16 to 20, and now that I was from 21. We don't need to think about the past stages or phases of our life. What is being expressed here is like who you are now, right? Who you are now and who you want to be in this next chapter. Like, what kind of experiences do you want? What kind of things do you want to invest in? What kind of relationships do you want to surround yourself with? It is your life purpose, honestly. And I feel like when we I know I'm rambly, but let me know your thoughts. But I feel like when we think of life purpose, we think of career, or we think of like, oh, what I should be doing for the rest of my life. I feel like when I think life purpose, I think of as a soul what we came here to do. And it's not like anything really specific. It's to live, it's to experience. And so I honestly feel that is the simplicity of everyone's life purpose, right? Does that make sense? We're all here to do what we love, to experience life, the friction, the challenge, the frustration, but the beauty, the excitement, the ecstasy, all of it. We're here to experience these things. That's life purpose. And how your individual essence, right? Your what your desires, your ups and downs, all of those things, your choices, that is your specific sort of filtration system where you get to sort of like paint and tone the life that you want for yourself. Am I making sense? And so this is just solar plexus energy where it's our personal power. What do I want for the next chapter of my life? How do I want to appear? Like, what is it that I want to move forward with? And really, the life purpose is to experience, to live, to engage. And what do I live for? Like, what do I want to experience? What do I want to enjoy? What brings me happiness? What brings me life? What are the things that I'm really excited about? What do I want to do? And I think that, this week it's time to start focusing on that and then recognize like we don't have to do one thing or another. We simply need to allow ourselves to experience the life we have and to keep choosing in alignment with our desires. Like, I don't have to be this way at this time. What I need to do is allow myself to find me and to experience my life and to choose the things that I enjoy and figure out the whole process as I, process. Let's just get a little more information with the next card. Okay. The next card is masculine. And it's just the energy. It's not about sex. It's just energy. It's a vibration. Masculine. And what does that express to you? It is our sort of like the aspect of each and every one of us that is projective, that is, action oriented, that is, it could be fatherly, like, father blessings or challenges, issues, right? It could also be protector, as well as the sun. So masculine vibration, you know, with solar plexus energy. That masculine energy could be like, what do I need to do now? Like this week, I need to pay attention to how I project in my life. Maybe I need to be a little more assertive. Maybe I need to find my voice and really express it. So this sort of masculine vibe can be about each and every one of us, what we need in our situation. Like, we need to speak up. Maybe there's something where we need to meet something with force. We need to meet something with, like, no, I'm not going to back down this time. Like, I have a voice, I have opinions, I have desires, and I'm not going to be put on the back burner. You're going to listen to me, and I'm going to project my energy outward because it's time. Does that make sense? um there's nothing that you can do that can't be done, but you can learn to be you in time. All you need is love. The Beatles. Oh, I love that. So we do know, though, oh my god, we do know that this week, pay attention to where I can take action, pay attention to where I can be assertive, pay attention to what I need to be doing. And maybe I need to be more aware of my connection to life. Job wise, yeah, yeah, totally. Um, what is it that I am feeling? And this could be like on both ends of it. Like, maybe I am like fearful. Maybe I am intense. Maybe right now I'm just going through it and I am massively projecting some energy that is like not really beneficial to the rest of the world. And so maybe I need to pay attention to, wow, what has me like really affected by all of this stuff. What am I going through that I'm just not in a good mood? And we've all been there where we're just like not in it, and we're like, everyone else is picking up on our bad mood. And that's not necessarily fair to the world around us. And so with this, it's like, be very aware of what we're going through. And I think a lot of times, like, this negative energy or negative perspective of this energy, it's because we're not really living our life. We're not really understanding that we do have power. Every single day we wake up, we choose this. We wake up, we have power to create. And so we need to recognize that other people can't take this from us. We are the creators of our own world. And so it is important that we show up like that. And so let's project that energy and try to sort of disengage with the maybe the negative influences or whatever it is that we are sharing that's not effective. Okay, so let's keep getting some more information. So that's solar plexus. There's a masculine right there, and then there's a lot of fire here. We have card 3, which is south, hot winds, south, hot winds, and south can be associated with desiccating, free, destroyer, adventure, energy, and the present moment. So, what does that say to you? How does that make you feel? South, hot winds, free, destroyer, adventure, energy, present moment. There's a lot of intensity, I feel. I mean, from the first 3 cards, I feel a lot of intensity. There's a lot of power and energy in our lives right now, and it's very fiery, which can be a little scary. But I feel like in order to create, we at times have to destroy. Like something must be destroyed in order for something to be created, to live. So it's like when we're talking hair color, uh, my natural hair color had to be destroyed in a sense. Not terribly, but like I had to alter it, right? In order for something new, something creative to be born. And so I had to lighten my hair. And as that hair was lightened, it removes that pigment and then it gives me a clean slate to be able to deposit something that's new and fun. And I feel like that's across the board for each and every one of us. So in order for something that we love to be born and to start doing, there are things that have to be destroyed. Maybe my bad habits, the certain bad habits that I have, like in order for me to like with health and wellness to be healthier and feel better, I have to let go and I have to destroy some bad habits, correct? And so all of that applies to each and every one of us in whatever aspect we channel it into. So the destroyer and adventure, that's another thing. We think destroyer, destruction, and we get scared, but really it can be an adventure. To me, this energy is a push to keep going and never stop, whatever can be work, house, spirituality, creativity. If I stop, the stagnant energy makes me free. Um, like dying inside. This has been going on for a while now, for over a month. Thanks, Facebook user. So, South, hot winds. It's an adventure that we are about to embark on. And let me ask you this, like, honestly, what does this new chapter look like for you? Like, what kind of an adventure do you want to have right now? What kind of what kind of energy do you want to bring into this? What's the first thing that pops into your head? Honestly, you don't have to comment if you don't want to, but what is that first thing? Boom, boom, boom. I'm trying to snap. I need to cut my nails. Boom. What's that first thing that pops into your head that you want to bring into your next chapter of your life? What is the new adventure that you want to do? What do you want to? What makes you like excited about life again? What is it? That first thing, boom, that pops into your head. Be aware of that, and then, okay, if I want to follow suit, if I want to do this, what is it that needs to be destroyed so this can be born? What has to be like let go of? What has to be banished? What not even banished? What has to be destroyed? What do we have to take down? Right? What do we have to dismantle? What do we have to disengage in order for this new thing to be born? Ooh, I like that. So, oh my God, your hair's. What if that's your hair or someone's hair? But that blue is, and the curls, so cute. I'm sitting here in the middle of a thunderstorm. The energy is literally electric. The storm is breaking things down, and the rain is washing it away, ready for the new. Yes, yes. And I want you to realize, like, this is not something that happens to you that is out of your control, outside of your control. From solar plexus, masculine, and south, all 3 cards, this is your power. This is your personal power, your the agency that you have over your own well-being. So be aware that this isn't something that just happens to you. This is something that you are creating. And so create deliberately, create consciously, focus this new energy in. Like, what is it again that you want? And start leading your life so that you can experience this newness with excitement. And now our last two cards, I might pull some more in a second, just to have fun. But the next card after South and Hot Winds is Romance. Romance, y'all. Lust, love, erotica, sparks, creation, depth, and warning. Romance. And romance doesn't always have to be. Oh goodness, we have a little. Hold on. Block user. Sorry. I get a lot of spam like accounts lately. Okay. So romance, what does romance say to you? And romance doesn't have to be like, oh, a romantic relationship. Romance, I find a lot of times like romance can be about just feeling it, like feeling your beauty, feeling your love, feeling feeling joy, feeling all of the wonderful things that just kind of like please you, that you know just feels good, right? So, what does romance say to you? After all of this, our personal power, setting up a new adventure, setting up, I know, right? Setting up this. Ooh, you know what happens as well? Even if we're in like a committed relationship that's been like for 500 years, um, we still have other like patterns based on old relationships, old programming that sort of affect the current, right? And so this could be like in order for us to like really connect again and be in and find our love again, and to like be in relationships that feel really good, whether it's like intimate relationships, romantic relationships, or friendships, right? All kinds of relationships. But in order for us to really connect and get into that space, it is time for us to remember that we have the power to destroy the old. So, all of the programming, the old relationship stuff, the betrayal, the trust issues, whatever it is, we can destroy that stuff because it no longer serves where we are going. It can no longer manifest because we do not want it to manifest. And so we need to let go of those things. Like, you know what? I'm over that stuff. That's not who I am anymore. That's not where I am. And so I'm not going to allow that energy to be present in my life now. And so I'm going to take the lessons. I will take the lessons, the wisdom, the growth that I've had from these things, these experiences, but I'm going to move forward. I'm going to feel better. And so what is it that my divine energy is speaking? You know, what kind of depth do I want to my life right now? And I would encourage each and every one of us to ask ourselves these things. Like, what kind of depth do I want to my life? What kind of experiences? Like, where am I headed? Where do I want to be? And so let's not get caught up. Another thing is like the romance card could be a warning where let's not get too caught up in the pleasure. Let's not get too caught up in oh, this feels really good. And so I'm going to disengage and detach and not really worry about anything else. um, it's saying we can have this romance energy in our lives and create with it and feel it, but we can't get like lost to it. Like, it is important that we still remain grounded in our lives and what we choose, and we need to come back down to earth ever so often, right? And so, that's where romance comes in. It's like, okay, now that we are understanding we have personal power, now that we understand that we have the power to project and take action and our voices will be heard, we do have to let go and destroy old programs in order for new and better programs to exist and to have fun, to bring on a new adventure. And so there's a lot of energy being given to us this week to create. We have to be mindful that as we create, we can get caught up in the sort of lusty, the energy of it. Like, it feels so good, right? We can get caught up in that sort of good feeling energy where we forget to do what needs to come next. So it is important that we recognize we're not doing this alone. We're not doing this alone, and we don't need to stay in this phase where we're just in that sort of romance stage. We need to hand it off. We need to release. We need to express it so it can be digested by the world around us, so it can be made manifest, right? And then card 5 is Lady Day, co-creation. Co-creation. Victory of light over darkness. And when I say victory of light over darkness, it's not good and bad. Light is simply like, oh, there's a light bulb, right? There's information. Light is data, where we are with data we already have that we're working with, that we can understand. Darkness is ignorance, and darkness is lack of information. Oh, I don't know this yet. So, like, again, hair. When I didn't know anything about hair until I knew something about hair. So I was ignorant when it came to what it took to do hair. And then when I went to school for it and I trained and I had some really amazing stylists around me to learn from, I learned a lot. Light, that information, right? So, Lady Day co creation, victory of light over darkness, victory of life over death, life over death. Very interesting how this connects to South, right? Desiccating, destroyer, but also adventure and freeing. And then it's just interesting to me. So, what do you make of it? What do you think of it? Let's see. Romance with music, art, poetry, writing, a new business, wanderlust. Yeah, love it. So, Lady Day kind of like ties it in. It's our personal power, but we also recognize, guess what? We're not doing this alone. We're not manifesting alone. We're not alone. Whoever you reach out to as a divine source, God, goddess, gods, whoever, I'm not here to tell you what to believe or to judge. No. But whatever it is that your belief system expresses, you are a part of a co-creative process. Your angels, your guides, your ancestors, God, whatever it is, your energy, your divine spark is also co-creating with the world around you, the people you keep, like the friendships you keep around you, your close circle, their energy you're creating with the people around you. So ask yourself, are you okay with that? Like, are you okay with the people around you, the situations around you, the environment that is all across the board around you? Is that serving you and your life and where you want your next chapter to be? Or is it distracting you? Is it taking you away from what you need to get done? It's kind of like, I need to be aware of this because, look, I'm co-creating. I'm working from home, and then my home environment is chaotic and distracting, and people are not respecting my boundaries when I do my work. Like, they're constantly knocking on my office door, or being loud, or disrespectful, and I'm co-creating with that energy. That doesn't help, right? That's not very helpful to the environment that I want to create. I need to be aware of that. What is it that I need to sort of like let go, destroy, enforce? Maybe masculine energy. I need to enforce something. I need to set up boundaries. I need to have a schedule and make sure that people follow through and respect. Like, look, this is my work time. You may think that I'm not working, but I am working. And just because I'm working from home doesn't make it any less valid. So respect that. Co-creation. We are creating with everything. Like right now, we're creating together. We're creating the situation where we are talking, we're sharing divine information, we're processing it, and so we're creating. We do that every day. All right. So let me get a little sip of water. What do you make of this? What do you think? All in all, I really feel like this week it really is finding and or unearthing a lot of your strength and your power, your confidence, your courage. It's saying, look, if you want change in your life, like this next chapter of your life, whatever it may be, remember that you are the writer. You are the creator of that story. Remember that you don't do this alone. And so you are co-creating with the supporting characters in your story. And so pick and choose wisely. And also, this is a time of finding your voice, your strength. Be aware that your energy emits and it's picked up on. And so it influences yourself, the world around you, all of it. And know that this week we are going to be given an opportunity to destroy something in order for something else to be born, something more in alignment with what we want. So let's focus on not the negative connotations to destroying something, but the sort of liberation associated with the destruction of some of certain things in our lives. And yes, it can be scary, but it is also exciting. And so I think that that's something to be aware of as well. To have an adventure, kind of like flirt with that little bit of fear energy that comes up, but it motivates us to like, ooh, what's this unknown? Let's explore this. Let's have fun. And I think that's where romance comes in. It's like, oh, this is new. It's kind of scary. I'm nervous, but let's do it. I'm excited about this. Let's do it. Let's try. Let's focus on that what feels good, but also let's release it because it's not just mine. It's not just mine. It is a co-creative process. This week we understand the energy is like it's our personal power, but our personal power is creating with the world that we engage with. And so when let's say let's say we go to Starbucks every single day, right? It's just like clockwork. We get up, we go to work, we go to our same Starbucks, so we meet a lot of the same people, you know. How I show up, how I present, that affects the world around me. So when I go to that Starbucks and I'm nice or I'm inviting or I try to put out better energy that I want to experience as well, it changes everything. It blesses the world. Or when I'm in a real, like, let's be honest, shit mood, and I'm like just grumpy and I'm hateful or angry, and I give that to those people at Starbucks, that affects them. They look at me a certain way. I can feel that. Then the rest of the day is going on and feeding off that energy. Right. And so it's this, it's allowing us to be more aware of how we show up in our life, that we are the ones who are the writers of our story, that it is our personal power that is affected, and we can use that to project and take action when necessary, not to back down, this week. It's important that we find our voice, and it is important that we state our intentions because we are creating and we are setting in motion the next chapter of our story. Okay. So, any thoughts? Any thoughts? Any questions? But that's what's coming up for the week. I do find, what makes you feel empowered? Focus on that this week. Take action towards something that you are excited about. What do I need to destroy in order for something that I want to be born? So that's something to contemplate this week as well. What do I love? Romance. Like, how do I receive love? Like, when I receive love, like, what does it feel like, and what is the act usually? How can I use that to my advantage this week? uh I want to feel romance, right? But let me not get caught up in it. Let me not be all about the daydream, right? And then let me ask myself, like, the things that I want to experience, how can I involve the world around me? Because I'm co-creating and I recognize that. How can I ask my spirits or God or goddess, whatever? How can I ask for, you know, for assistance? Let me ask for help. I don't have to do this alone. First of all, I'm not doing it alone. I never do it alone because there's always energy present with us, right? We can't escape that. We're never alone. So, how can I actively say, look, I know I'm not alone. Come on, show up. Let's do this together. Let's work. Okay? Totally. Ugh, I just love seeing the puppy. Yes. Yeah. So that's what's coming up this week. Pay attention. Pay attention and direct the energy. You're aware of these energies that are coming up, and you know that when it comes up, you're not going to be like taken out of alignment too much because you're like, oh, we discussed this. I'm prepared to alter or adjust to whatever's coming my way. Let me handle it. Or, at least it's not going to, be blindside you or whatever. So, with that being said, y'all, I'm going to close up. Y'all are more than welcome to keep commenting as you watch or finish watching. I really appreciate each and every one of you. I do want to take the time to let you know that I have a new Oracle deck that will be released soon. Probably, I'm hoping October. So it is fun, and if you have my Metamorphosis Oracle, you know what it's like. I am not a visual artist. I cannot draw, but I'm an artist with my words, and so that's how I focus my oracle cards. So 76 cards. You'll get a bag with it to contain the cards. Everything is blessed and charged. Pre-orders are happening now. They end in September. So if you want that, there's a link in the description. Check it out. Let your friends know, and let's have fun with it. I'm excited. I should get mine. I should get mine before, I think, before pre-orders end, and so I'll be able to do some videos on it. So I'll show you. Yeah. Yeah, I'll show you the cards if I can get. Oh my gosh, if I can get my camera. Oh, this camera, I have to figure it out. But yeah, thank you so much, y'all. And for those who are on Patreon, I'll be back in a little bit, and we're gonna do our daily for Monday. So again, thank you. Don't forget to check out Elisa's crystal event, and you can find that link in the description as well. I appreciate you all, and always feel free to reach out if you want to talk. If you need something, just reach out. I'm here to help. I'm here to be of service, and I love what I do. I will talk to you soon. Take care.